Chapter 24. There is a brief moment between the darkest hour and the first ray of sunshine. 365 days, that's how long it has been since we lost Mark. I think about him sometimes. I oftentimes stare at the photos and videos we took together. I wish he had gotten the help he needed when he was still alive. I wish life had given him a second chance to make things right, but life doesn't apparently always give us what we want. It's also been a year since Lewis was shot and his wife arrested. Luckily Lewis survived the shoot, and from what I've heard, he is stable. He and Darcy officially divorced. After Darcy's arrest, she pleaded guilty to attempted murder and received a prison sentence of 20 years. Not even her mother's connections have been able to get her out of prison. Lady Chishimba has been broken since then. She blames herself for how her daughter turned out. She even resigned from her position as mayor. Lady Chishimba, I don't have a relationship. It's funny how for years I was desperate to find my birth mother so that I would finally be able to see my face in someone else's, but when that happened nothing changed for me, and the much-needed connection that I thought I would have with her is not there. To me, Lady Chishimba is just another woman that I know, nothing more, nothing less. I am just grateful for one thing though. Lady Chishimba helped find my daughter Dawn, and she hired one of the best lawyers to fight my case in court, and after what looked like an impossible journey, I got my daughter back. Apparently, Vida adopted her to get back at me. Till now I don't understand how a full-grown woman would use a child to fight her battles. If Vida had issues with me, she should have come for me woman to woman and not using my child. Anyway, I am just glad that Vida didn't hurt my child, or else all hell would have broken loose. There is another thing I am happy about that happened the last past of months. Raphael was arrested. After my story was aired on TV, other victims decided to speak out, and after an investigation it was found that he was actually abusing children at his orphanage. The man was sentenced to life imprisonment with hard labor. And now his orphanage is being run by different people. I donate things there when I can. After what I went through at the orphanage, I want to help as many vulnerable children as possible. I am actually in the process of adopting a child, and unlike the people that adopted me, I plan on doing right by my foster child. Anyway, it's a Monday and I am driving Dawn to school. Some nursery rhymes are playing on the radio and she is singing along. When I first got Dawn, she was very distant, but now she is slowly beginning to come to terms with the fact that I am her mother and is slowly warming up to me. I really enjoy the times that we spent together. This little girl is definitely the light at the end of my tunnel. She makes me very happy, and for once in my life, I feel like I belong and I have a purpose. I pull up in front of her school and a familiar teacher walks up to the car as we step out from the vehicle. "Good morning," I say to her smilingly. "Good morning, Miss Mariddle, and hi baby Dawn." "I am not a baby," Dawn pouts. The teacher and I burst into a fit of laughter. I hand the teacher Dawn's bag and lean in to kiss Dawn's forehead. "I will see you later, child." "Bye, Mummy," she runs off. "Careful, child there," I call out as she heads to her class. When she finally disappears into the class, one get back into the car and head to work. I got a promotion at work. I am now working as a human resource officer. I am also back in school, upgrading. Life has kicked me in the ass a number of times. I haven't had it easy from birth. It's been one struggle after the other, and for a moment there I was beginning to feel like the light at the end of the tunnel is just an illusion, but now things are really beginning to look up for me. And after what felt like an excruciating long walk in the rain, the sun is starting to shine and my heart doesn't feel heavy anymore. Now I can see the beauty of life, and I am ready to face my future and whatever life is going to bring. My name is May Myrtle and this has been my story. End. Elab. Your August Girl Hibiscus.